see, but this is in fact in the Blackboard folder. So the question is, how do we write something that uses a quotation? This is the first time in this class that I'm asking you not to just be relying on your own experience, but to be relying on evidence from an outside text. So how do we do that? The first thing is no need to flip out. Okay, so I am comparing this to the use of evidence in a court of law, right? When you are making a case in court, the lawyer tells the jury, the lawyer tells the judge, hey, this is the claim I'm making. My client is innocent, or my client is guilty. But you're not allowed just to say that. You also have to have, an exhibit, a piece of evidence that helps to prove the thing that you're saying. So for a writing class, for college writing, those quotations from an outside text are like the evidence or the exhibit that you would use in a court of law to make your case. Where is the quotation supposed to go? You can't just randomly throw it around. You're going to start each paragraph with a topic sentence that is the thing that is making your claim, where you're saying, this is what I think. So for you guys, it would be, I think that Lola really was a slave, or I don't think Lola really qualifies as a slave. Or if you want to get a little bit more complicated, you can't really say whether Lola was a slave or not, or it depends on how you define slave. The thing is that the very first sentence of the paragraph, this topic sentence, is going to be telling the reader what your main idea is in that paragraph. The quotation then supports the topic. So you can't just throw in any quotation. The quotation you use has to back up the claim that you're making in your topic. So for instance, if our first sentence, if our topic sentence is Donald is the person who committed the crime, then our next sentence using a quotation is saying, hey, this source, the New Wonderland Times reports, I'm just making something up, that, and here I'm using a quotation, Donald was surrounded by a crowd of witnesses when he snatched the young child's lollipop and ate the whole thing himself, licking his lips and saying, yum, yum, repeatedly, right? So this shows how a quotation from an article backs up the idea that Donald was, in fact, the person who committed the crime. So quotations are the middle part of a paragraph. They're the meat, the good stuff that, I sort of compare a paragraph to a sandwich where, you have the bread, but the bread on the outside is to hold on to this main thing in the middle, which is that, the meat, the egg salad, the fat tomato that makes the sandwich delicious. That quotation is the thing that makes your paragraph really shine, the thing that makes it really work. And you still need to start each paragraph with a topic sentence, and then the last 2 or 3 sentences at the end of each paragraph tell the reader your idea about the quotation. So you might take the writing that you did on the right-hand side of the column in that dialogic journal and use that, like flip it around so it's the bottom part of your paragraph. The bottom part of your paragraph is 2 or 3 sentences saying what you think about that evidence. And if you need more help, I am, of course, always here, or you can go to the Writing Center at Bronx Community College, which is online.